Welcome to the first tutorial on Google Sheets. I'm Eric Jarvis, and the starting point is jarvisedtech.net. And we're going to grab some data here in an already made Google Sheet right here. Just click here for a sample sheet. You'll get it as a read-only file. I made it a read-only file. So the first thing you're going to do with that, since I can edit it because I'm the owner, but what you're going to do is go to File and select Make a Copy. And then you're going to give it a name more appropriate than copy of. You'll probably call it Home Internet Access Graph Practice or something like that. It really doesn't matter. You can even leave it as copy of. So there you go. And you can just close the original on the new tab over here. So now we have some data to work with, and just a couple of things that we'll go over. We can, on Google Sheets, you can change the width of the columns here. And we're going to go over a lot more of these things here. If you select everything and double click, it makes them all the correct width to automatically fit. Oftentimes I don't want to do that. So here, to make this, since we're just using this data to make a graph, it doesn't matter so much. You can also center. Over here you can align it center. You can, oftentimes I like to have the borders around it. So here we have the borders, and we've probably gone over just the basics of it. Obviously this looks familiar here. We have some decimal here, as you can increase the you have lots of different styles here. You can increase decimal points or lessen the decimal points. So I'm going to select this all. The first thing, these are going to be percentages, so I have lots of different styles of numbers right here. So I'm going to select percent, and you can view the different number styles that they have in addition to font styles of its. So I'm going to go percent here, and since all of the 100th of a percent is 0, I'm going to decrease the decimal a little bit so I don't have some unusable numbers. So now what I want to do is make a graph out of this. So I'm going to graph. This is a chart, home internet access of students. In 1997, 18% of students had internet at home, and then it's gone up 2011, 71.7%. So select your data, and then you're going to go up here to the shortcut for the graph, insert chart, and it defaults to a bar chart. You can do different styles here. Chart type, customization. You can do some editing here of the size of the fonts and things. You can always do that later if you like as well. So I like to do it later. So it's recommending a bar chart. Usually over time, I've always taught the students to do line over the time, but I like the look of the bar chart. The pie chart's probably not very appropriate, but the bar chart works fine. So I'm going to go ahead and say insert this. And now I can move this where I'd like. And I can do all kinds. Here I can do my customization. Double click on the bar, and I can change the color. I can go ahead and change the font on this a little bit if I'd like to make it that blue. Make it larger if I'd like. I think I have to enlarge this a little bit. So I think if I enlarge the graph, so kind of getting in trouble here. So all this is editable, and I click on the very background. You can even edit the background. So a lot you can do with this. So now you have a nice chart here. And this chart can be saved. You click the little drop down here, and you can say copy chart, and you can copy this now into a document or whatever you'd like to do. So there we have some basics. We made a chart, so we've kind of gotten started here with one really cool thing about Google Sheets is the ability to make graphs. So here's our starting point. Thanks for watching.